Hello there, and welcome back to Living in the Lowcountry. My name's Jean Watson, and today we're going to visit yet another one of my favorite neighborhoods, Pleasant Point Plantation. Pleasant Point is located on Ladies Island and borders the Beaufort River and Brickyard Creek. So like so many of our beautiful neighborhoods here, you'll find marshfront properties, you'll find properties that have gorgeous views, and the extra special part about Pleasant Point Plantation is that there's a golf course. So you've got those type of views and space and green area. It's just a lovely area. The development was started in 1990 and covers over 430 acres, so it's a large area. There's over 350 home sites. Now the developer has since left, so any new building that's going on is being done by people who purchase a lot and then hire their own builder and build their own custom home, following the requirements and guidelines from the Architectural Review Board of Pleasant Point. I want to talk a little bit about the history of the golf course and Pleasant Point Plantation. Through the years, the golf course has had some ups and downs and changes of ownerships. At this point, the Homeowners Association has purchased it and is now leasing it out to the landings at Pleasant Point. So it is a public golf course, which makes Pleasant Point Plantation a golf course community, but without the golf course costs and membership. Of course, you're welcome to play golf and are encouraged to do so and receive a discount to do that. But you get the pluses of having the open green space and the lovely vistas without the costs of being in a golfing community. In addition to the golf course, there's other amenities that you'll really enjoy. There's a lovely clubhouse that goes along near the course, which the residents can use for meetings and clubs and parties, those sorts of things. There's also a lovely saltwater pool right adjacent to the clubhouse. You've got tennis and pickleball courses. And with the large size of Pleasant Point and being somewhat remote on Ladies Island, there's lovely places for walking, for looking, for enjoying the outdoor and all that you can see with the water and the marsh views. As I've said in other videos, I love it when there's developments that are a little established that didn't clear cut. And so you've got mature trees, you've got landscaping that's looking lush and gorgeous, and Pleasant Point really has that in spades. I love driving through the area, seeing the trees, looking at the canopy coming over the streets. It's a very pretty neighborhood to drive in. I've had many friends who either live in Pleasant Point or have lived in Pleasant Point, and all have very good things to say about the area. There's loads of social things that go on. It's very laid back. They enjoy the space. And again, with 430 acres with marsh and golf areas, there really is space. I'll also add the lots are larger, so you have your own personal space as well as having the feeling of openness and beauty all around you. It's interesting, whenever I bring people out to look at Pleasant Point, their reaction is often that, oh my gosh, this seems so far. But honestly, when you do the math, measure the drive, set your watch, you're really 15 minutes from downtown Beaufort. It's located on Ladies Island, and to get from and to Pleasant Point, you drive through some lovely rural areas. So it may feel out, but you still have the benefit of being 11 minutes, I timed it, 11 minutes from the new Harris Teeter, or about 15 minutes from downtown. So really, it gives you the best of all worlds. One of the many things I love about the Beaufort area is the proximity we have to the Marine Corps Air Station just north of town outside of Beaufort. And that brings along with it the F-18s and the F-35 fighter jets that we get to see frequently overhead as they practice their maneuvers and fly and do all they do in order to be prepared to protect our country. That brings along with it some areas that are in what's called an ACUS zone. An ACUS stands for Air Installations Compatible Use Zones. And so if and when you look at a property in this development, it will be disclosed to you whether or not the home is in one of the places that has a little higher noise because of the jets flying overhead as they're approaching and taking off for landings. Some people love it, some people find it difficult, so just know that it may be something that comes along with this. I personally absolutely love seeing the jets up close and hearing them soaring overhead as they protect our freedom. I could go on and on about Pleasant Point, but I'll leave it there. Please reach out if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions for the channel. I'm all ears, so subscribe, like, do all those things that social media likes you to do, but most importantly, reach out so I can help you determine if Pleasant Point or the greater Beaufort area is for you. Thanks so much. Have a great day.